Hello everyone, welcome to Topper IAS. So as a part of our daily series, today also we will look into the few of important, articles that were part of your Hindu newspaper. Okay, so let's get started. So first one with respect to chemical weapons convention. Okay, so there are 17 cases of uses of chemical weapons by Syria, is what OPCW is saying. So it's nothing but a organization for the prohibition of chemical weapons. Okay, OPCW. So what is the issue in the sense? See, there were allegations that Syria is using chemical weapons. Okay, there are around 77 allegations, and OPCW has said that there are at least 17 cases where there are definite use of chemical weapons by the Syria. Okay, there is definite use of chemical weapons by Syria, and this is and not only that, they found how did they say this? They also found new chemical weapons agent in various collected samples from large storage containers. They found that evidence. Okay, so and this is a disturbing reality because Syria is a part of chemical weapons convention. Okay, so chemical we will see what it is. So this is the issue that they are part of chemical weapons convention, which prohibits usage of chemical weapons, and also calls for nations to destroy the chemical weapons. But Syria, being part of chemical weapons convention, is still making use of chemical weapons. So this is against the treaty, against the convention. So that's why this is a serious issue. Okay, so we'll see what OPCW is: Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons. It is an international chemical weapons watchdog. Okay, so intergovernmental organization implementing body for the Chemical Weapons Convention, which entered into force in 1997. So it has around 193 member states with the headquarters in Hague, Netherlands. Okay, so the what organization does is it promotes and verifies that the member nations are adhering to Chemical Weapons Convention, which prohibits the use of chemical weapons and requires their destruction. So it sees that whether the member nations are adhering to the Chemical Weapons Convention. Okay, and for its effort, okay, this was awarded Nobel Peace Prize in the year 2013 for its extensive efforts to eliminate chemical weapons. So that is the contribution of OPCW towards the peace in the world. So this was in news. Next, go to another article. See, one was with respect to RBI meeting, bi-monthly meeting. What was the RBI holds rates and cuts GDP forecast? Okay. So what was the thing? RBI Monetary Policy Committee. What did it do? It kept the repo rate unchanged at 4%. Okay, and why did it do at 4%? What are the rationale for making such a decision? So as said by governor of RBI, so the rationale was because forecast of a normal monsoon, so it is not going to be deficit in monsoon, so and that is good for agriculture and resilience of the agriculture and farm economy even during the COVID times. Okay, agriculture activities have kept on. And then one more reason is adoption of COVID compatible operational models by businesses. So businesses have started to adopt to despite being partial lockdowns and all, and gathering movement of global recovery could all provide revival for domestic economic activity. Okay, there is a positive thing that these are all the things which made RBI to keep its repo rate at policy repo rate at 4%. Okay, so this reflected accommodative stance of the RBI. So what do we mean by accommodative stance? See, accommodative, we'll see here. Okay, so accommodative stance is something where RBI can cut the interest rates so as to increase the money supply in the economy. Okay, so this is the accommodative stance as of now, because those are all the favorable factors for the growth. For growth to happen, there has to be liquidity, money supply in the economy. So that's why RBI has taken accommodative stance. So what it says, a monetary policy committee was of the view that policy support from all sides is required to gain growth momentum. Okay, so hence policy rate has been left unchanged And accommodative stance, we know what accommodative stance is. RBI will cut down the rates if need is to supply the money in the economy. Okay, has been decided to continue as long as necessary to revive and sustain the growth while ensuring that inflation remains within the target. So the main function of RBI, Monetary Policy Committee, is inflation targeting. So we also, while accommodative stance is adhered to, we also they also keep in check that inflation does not go beyond a range, beyond a threshold. Okay, so this was the thing, and there are some concerns in future, in time, like what may be the pressures on the inflation, the risk to inflation, upside risk to inflation are rising trajectory of international crude prices. So crude prices are on rise again, and logistic costs are also increasing. Obviously crude prices is increasing and logistic cost associated are also increasing. Then persistence of second wave. So second wave is still impacting the economy, so that the because of impact, the COVID pandemic, and prices of commodities have gone up. Okay, hoarding issues and number of things, disruptions in the power supply and all. So these are all the things, restriction on the activities, economic activities. These are some of the risks, upside risk to inflation. Okay, then another article with respect to North Atlantic right whales. Okay, what is the article is, it is said that these whales are getting tinier, in the sense smaller. Okay, so what we will see the younger generation of critically endangered North Atlantic right whales. So we have North Atlantic right whales, they are critically endangered, IUCN status. Okay, what is happening is they are growing 3 feet shorter compared to earlier, what when they used to go 20 years ago, about 3 feet 1 meter shorter than their 20 years ago. So the marine mammals used to grow around 46 feet on an average, but now the younger generation is on track to average not even 43 feet also. So they're not even reaching the length of 43 feet. So the size, the length has come down, they have become shorter by 1 meter. So scientists say, what are the causes? They say humans are the reason to be blamed. Why are the issues? Because there are human activities has related into a number of things, like entanglements with the fishing gear, collision with the shapes. Climate change is also making moving their food supply towards the north. So this is increasing the stress and shrink these large whales. Okay, all these reasons are adding to stress. So that stress is resulting in the shorter whales, is what scientists are saying. So this is a shrinking of whales is nothing but a physical manifestation of physiological problem, according to the scientist. So what is the necessity is to we need to recognize it, and only then we can save not only just one whale, entire species can be saved, because already their status is also critically endangered, and there are only about just 356 North Atlantic right whales left as of now. Okay, so these are few things that were important from today's newspaper. You can also download the PDF of this document that in the link that is given below. Thank you for listening.